Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Stewart again. We are now looking at Module 1, Session 5, which is, again, building division arrays with word problems, just like we did in Session 4. So we are going to be looking back at Mr. Bob's Game Shop. Let's get there if I can find it. Okay. Today, we are looking at 1. He bought some packages of sidewalk chalk. There are 7 pieces of chalk in each package and 42 pieces of chalk in all. How many packages did Juan buy? So we know that we had 42 pieces all together, and we're trying to split them in packs of 7. So when we hear that we're splitting something, what should we be thinking? Is it addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Take a minute and think. Hopefully you just said division to me. So we are going to be splitting it and dividing it. So anytime we're looking into splitting something, it's going to be division. So I'm going to write my notes down again like I do. So let me get my little pen. So we have 42 pieces of chalk. Sorry, this is not, does not look that great. And then we know that there's 7 pieces. Okay. So if you think you are becoming an expert on division, this would probably be a really good time for you to pause and work ahead and see if you can get this answer on your own. If you want to pause it for a little bit. If you are still having trouble, then we're going to work through it together. After you do it on your own, if you decide you think you got the right answer, then please click play and you can follow along and see, did we plan it out the same way and did we get the right answer? So if we know we have 42 pieces of chalk and we have 7 pieces in each pack, what division sentence could I write to show this? Well, I remember I start with my large number, so I could do 42. And I'm splitting it into 7s. So I could do 42 divided by 7, and I don't know my answer yet. So I'm going to make my array because I love my arrays. And what do I know about my arrays? Am I going to make rows of 42? Hopefully you're saying no. Hopefully you're saying, Miss Stewart, you need to wake up. We do not make rows of 42. We're going to look at making rows of 7. And how many rows of 7 am I going to make? That's what I don't know. But I do know that I want to continue making rows of 7 until I get to what number? Well, I know that I need 42, so I'm going to continue to make rows of 7 until I get to 42. So I'm going to take my groups of 5. Just love that they can come out like this. 6, 7. Okay. 1 row of 7. Another group of 5, 6, 7. And if you know anything about what Miss Stewart's been doing this week, I like to label. So my first row, 7, plus I added 7 more pieces to that. So now I should be at 14 if I'm counting. Okay, well, I'm not at 42. So I definitely need to do some more work with my array. Another 5, 6, 7. We'll just put another one down just in case. This 14 doesn't seem very close to 42, so it's probably safe to say I can add some more. So 14 plus 7 more, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So now I have 21 pieces of chalk I'm looking at. Not at 42 yet, so let's count this next row. 21 plus 7 more should be 28. Okay, still not at 42, so I need to continue to add my groups of 7. Whoa, not sure what happened there. We'll try to fill that in. Okay. We're getting closer to 42, so let's see, 28 plus 7 more, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Oh, we're really close. Okay, but we still need to get to 42, so let's try and make another group of 7. Okay, let's count. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So we got to 42, but that doesn't tell us our answer. We have to count our array or our rows of 7 in order to figure out, because let's look at our question. It says, how many packages did Juan buy? So we have to figure out how many packages he bought. So we have 1 pack here. If I circle this, this represents 1 whole pack of chalk. So we have 1, we have 2 packs, we have 3 packs, 4, 5, and 6. So Juan bought 6 packs of chalk. So let's get so if you chose to pause and get the answer on your own, you should know that Juan bought 6 packs of chalk, and we can show our work because we made our groups of 7 until we got all the way up to 42. We could look at this and say 7 times what equals 42. And if we know our fact families and been practicing, we know that 7 times 6 does equal 42. So that would work and be correct. Okay? Now let's move on. Today's math lesson is pretty easy and a little bit short. So we have one more question. Oh, I did them out of order. My bad. We are going to go to Sally now. Sally is buying 18 bouncy balls. She will split them. Oh, there's those words. We're splitting. So who remembers when we're splitting, what should we be thinking? Oh, I hear division. She will split them evenly between her 3 children. How many bouncy balls will each child get? So let's go to our board and let's write some notes. This is probably going to be easier for you guys because you'll be able to do your paper. So we have 18 balls. And she has 3 kids. Oh, these letters are not my strong point, guys. Okay, so we have 18 balls and 3 kids. What division sentence could we make from the information that we were given? Because we know she's splitting them evenly, so we're dividing. Okay, we start with our largest number. So we're going to do 18, and we're going to divide it by 3. And then that's going to tell us how many bouncy balls each kid would get. So let's see. We are going to make groups of what? Think in your head. Hopefully you said groups of 3. I'm going to say again, if you would like to pause right now and try to do this on your own and then check your work to see if you got the answer correctly on your own, that would be a great idea. And then just follow along with us when you're finished. So we have she has 3 kids, so we're splitting them into groups of 3. So I'm going to have to take my chips again, and I'm going to put groups of 3. So I have one group. Okay, let's count, see where we are right now. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So far we've only used 9 bouncy balls, but we have 18, so we need to keep going. Oh. So 1, 2. Let's add 2 rows and see where that puts us. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So are we at 18 balls yet? No, we're not. So we need to continue. So let's add another group and we'll see, because 15 is pretty darn close to 18. Okay, so if we take our 15, 16, 17, 18, so we have now gotten our 18 balls. So we are going to look at this. They each were split for 3 kids. So one kid got how many balls? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it looks to me, if we use our array, that each kid got 6 balls. So we group it because there's 3 children, and I don't know about you, but our kids here do not like to share very well. So if they can each get their own, they are happier. And I'm sure this mommy is thinking the same for her kids. So she split them into, each kid gets their own amount. And if I look, each kid gets 6 balls. So 18 divided by 3 equals 6. Is there a way we could write this using our fact families to multiply? We could do 3 times 6 equals 18. Okay, so if you look at that and we think about Sally, and she will have 6 balls each with 3 kids. If anyone has any questions, please reach out to your teachers. That is the end of this lesson. You have some worksheets that you can work on this week. Please don't forget your graded page for Friday. Make sure you submit to your teacher. Call, email, text, whatever you have worked out with your teachers in order to get things done. So have a great weekend. We will be back with some more math next week.